Third and Kelce is back on the menu. Travis Kelce has figured it out. Third and Kelce is back on the menu. There were a couple of crucial third downs, at least late in that game, where Travis Kelce was the guy that he went to. And yeah, that's been the thing for years, right? With Travis Kelce, third and Kelce is always what you guys plan on. Hasn't been that recently. It hasn't been that recently. And so the fact that Travis Kelce showed up, played a really good football game, 6 catches, 78 yards on 7 targets, had that one drop. It's kind of a weirdly placed ball, but it's a ball that you usually see Travis Kelce catch. So I think there was a little bit of shared blame there. I believe that was also on third down. So obviously Patrick Mahomes not going away from Travis Kelce anytime soon, and to see him come up and make those plays, even have some yards after the catch as well. I mean, Travis Kelce, looking at it here, yeah, leads all receivers today, 78 yards on his day, average yards per catch 13, longest was a 17-yarder that he got, I think, pretty early on in the game. But I want to shout out Travis Kelce. Make sure Travis Kelce gets his due. There's been a lot of murmurs and chatter about Travis Kelce not being as productive early on in the season. Rightfully so. He hasn't been. They haven't gotten the production that they have anticipated from their tight ends, Noah Gray included, when it comes down to that. Now they're getting production from their tight ends. You see Noah Gray sneaking in 2 catches for 25 yards, had that long of a 19 as well on 2 targets, catching every one of his targets. So, I mean, now they're getting productions from their tight ends. This is kind of when you feel like when they get their tight ends running, that their offense starts to hum a little bit more. And look, there's a stat that goes along with this as well too. I think when you talk about just like targeting tight ends, a lot of times those are linebackers or safeties covering them, right? The safety room banged up a little bit, so it was a lot of linebackers. This is from Next Gen Stats. Patrick Mahomes took advantage of the Lions linebackers in coverage, completing 13 of 17 attempts for 165 yards and a touchdown, targeting linebackers in coverage. The Chiefs offense used 11 personnel on a season-low 33.9% of plays, which kept the Lions in base defense.
Wait, are the linebackers the ones that were out? Oh, wait, no, those were their starters, right?
Oh,
so
interesting.
That's not an excuse they could use. Oh, okay. Anyways, sorry, Maddie.
I just wanted to back to no. Travis Kelce had 3 catches on third down coming into this game. I feel like he probably matched that number in this game because I'm with Tuck. It did feel like they were going there. This isn't to be negative. The one thing the Chiefs struggled with this game on the offensive side of the ball was beating man coverage. And it felt like that's why you were getting a lot of Kelce on third downs because that's still their best option for it. So if he can get back to that, that'll be huge because they have been pretty abysmal on man coverage all year. And even in this game, they were. As far as the base or the 11 personnel, I was shocked the Chiefs came out and played so much heavy personnel because the Lions want to play in base. They are one of the teams that play with 3 linebackers on the field as much as possible. And when you assume, hey, everyone's hurt, if you're the Chiefs, you probably want to spread them out. You want to force as many DBs on the field as you can. Or if they're going to play with the linebackers, you want to try to throw the ball, spread them out with more receivers. So I was a little surprised the Chiefs came out with such a heavy personnel package game plan throughout this entire game. But what they did was they kept going condensed and throwing the ball out wide. So if you look at a pass chart, they throw nothing over the middle of the field. It's all outside the numbers or outside the hash marks, not outside the numbers, but outside the hash marks. So what they were doing is they were stretching they were getting them in base personnel and they were stretching these defensive backs and these linebackers to run out towards the boundary. And that's what they were finding a ton of their success. So a little bit unconventional game plan, I would assume, for a team that has all backup and third string defensive backs or cornerbacks on the field, but you kind of like how they went about their approach of making those linebackers really try to run.
This is from Shil Kapadia. Last week, the Chiefs offense produced the highest success rate of any team in a game this season. And tonight was a 94th percentile offensive game based on EPA per drive. And Rashee Rice is not here yet.
Wow.
I mean, they cooked, man. But yeah, no, that is a good thought, Maddie. And you saw them, trying to play some stuff out on the edge there a little bit. The run game did some good things too. I mean, Isaiah Pacheco averaged 4.3 yards per carry on this one. They play a little bit more under center run. It felt like did some good things there. All the elements are just kind of starting to come together a little bit. All the elements are starting to come together again a little bit. 8 receivers catch a pass from Patrick Mahomes today. You said the tight ends, 8 catches for 103 yards on the day for those two. Really, you didn't. It's kind of funny, guys. Like we can talk about and I think this is one of the differences. Like one of the things, like looking at last year versus this year, okay, and like the gravity of Xavier Worthy on the field, and to a degree, Tyquan Thornton, right? But you look at the leading 4 catchers for this team. It's Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster, Hollywood Brown, and Noah Gray. So they had a phenomenal performance offensively, but it's a lot of the cast of characters from last season, And I mean, really only one receiver from last year's skill player group, Brashard Smith, caught a pass. It's 3 catches for 21 yards.
Hollywood Brown mostly counts.
I know. But all the offensive production came from players that were here last year, essentially. For large stretches of the season. And I think I like that, it's just like it's the comparison of like how much confidence Mahomes is playing with, how much, I think just having competent offensive line play has gone towards this team finding success offensively. And I think that's the big thing I keep sticking to is you can just see the amount of confidence that Patrick Mahomes is playing with. And it is a lot of fun to watch. Do we want to talk a little bit about the defense? Because we haven't even said a single thing about them.
Definitely should.
Yeah, I want to follow up on my Kelce stat because I actually did it. He caught 2 third down passes today. His catches on by downs go second down, first down, second, third.
Oh, so close. Almost doubled up though in one game.
He about did it. That's my Travis Kelce takes.
Great.
Defense.
Great takes, Tuck. Great takes, Tuck.